Welcome to the session. In this session, I am going to explain about the positional parameters. Okay, so in this unit, the positional parameters are very important. In the previous session, I already explained how to use set command and what do you mean by command line and what do you mean by command and argument, everything. Okay, so the line where we are typing a command is known as command line. Okay, and the arguments where we are providing is known as command line argument. Okay, and the positions of these command and arguments are known as positional parameters. Okay, so the arguments submitted with a shell script are known as positional parameters. Okay. Arguments submitted with a shell script. Okay. Command line arguments. Okay. Arguments submitted with a shell script are called as positional parameters. One of the very important topic in third unit is positional parameters. Okay. As the first argument is passed on as parameter 1. Okay. So these parameters range is from $1 to $9. $0 indicates either the file name or command name, and these are from $1 to $9 only. I already explained about these $0 to $9 and how to set these by using the set command also I already explained. Okay. So parameter 1 is known as $1. Similarly parameter 2, $2. Like that, its range is from $1 to $9. All these are positional parameters. Okay. These variables hold values given in a command line. Okay. So $1 holds first argument. $2 holds second argument. $3 holds third argument. Like this, like that. These arguments hold the values. Okay. Observe here. This is the file name, my script, and followed by argument 1, argument 2, argument 3, like that. Okay. So set of all these are known as $*. Okay. $* indicates all the positional parameters. Okay. So this one is known as $0. Next, first argument $1, second argument $2, third argument $3. Okay, these are command line arguments, and these positions are $1, $2, $3, to so on. We can specify 9 arguments. Okay, so $* shows the set of all positional parameters. Okay. So the syntax, first we have to observe the syntax, how to specify the values. Okay. In order to compile and run a shell program, the syntax is sh space filename dot sh. Okay. So sh space filename dot sh. Here we are specifying the values. Okay. So these are command line arguments. We are specifying the values to positional parameters. Okay. So here first value. This one is $1 value. Next second value. This is $2 value. $0 indicates file name. Okay. Its range is from $0 to $9. First $0 indicates either the command name or file name, and the parameters range is from $1 to $9. First value shows parameter 1 value. Second value is parameter 2. Okay, means $2. $1 value, $2 value, $3 value, like that. We have to separate all these values just by using space. Okay, so this is the syntax. Next, in order to write a program, first what is the syntax? First you have to create a file. Okay, to create a file, what is the syntax? vi space filename dot sh. vi space filename dot sh. Here I created the sample file. Okay, so vi space sample dot sh. Then it's going to display one editor. In editor we have to specify the code. Okay. Simple program. Just I want to print these two values, first value and second value. Okay. Observe clearly. Echo space file name is. Okay. Here $0 indicates what? File name. Okay. In order to view the file name, Here I have to specify $0. Okay. Next, echo space first argument value is, this one is the first argument value. Okay. So in order to get the value of that variable, the syntax is here first value now. So you have to specify $1. Next, echo space second argument value means this one, second argument value. Okay. So in order to get the value of that $2. Next, echo space number of arguments. Here I specified only 2 arguments, means it is going to count the number of arguments supplied. Okay, number of arguments applied to the shell script. Okay, here only 2 arguments. This is the first value is one argument and second value is another argument. Okay, so echo space number of argument means it is going to display 2. Next, $hash indicates count, means number of arguments. Okay, here $1 means first argument value. First argument value. $2 indicates second argument value. Okay, $hash indicates count or number of arguments. Number of arguments applied to the shell script. Next, echo space, the arguments are, it is going to display all argument values. Okay, for example, here I specified 10 and 20. Okay, then it is going to display the arguments are. $* indicates it is going to display all arguments. Okay. Okay, so displays all arguments. Okay, this is about the program. Okay, so $1 indicates first argument, $2 indicates second argument, $hash indicates it is going to count the number of arguments submitted to the shell script. Next, $* indicates it's going to display all arguments. Next, $0 means it is going to display the file name. Okay, sh space file name dot sh means for this example it is going to display the file name sample. Okay, so this is about positional parameters. Okay, this is the program. After writing the code, we have to save the file just by clicking :wq. :wq means $wq means it is going to save the file and then it is going to quit. Simply $prompt will be appeared. Okay. Next, we have to compile and run the program. Okay. To compile and run shell script, the syntax is sh space filename dot sh. So sh space sample dot sh followed by argument values. Okay. But the first argument here I am specifying okay, 10 is the first argument value and 20 is the second argument value. Automatically in $0 it is going to store sample, whereas in $1 it is going to store 10, whereas in $2 it is going to store 20. Okay, so to compile and run a shell program, the syntax is sh space filename dot sh. So sh space sample dot sh followed by 20 space 10 space 20. Okay, we have to separate these by using spaces, not comma. Okay, so next, then it is going to display the output. Okay, so for what is the first statement? File name is. Okay, echo is the command. Echo followed by file name is. Okay, so file name is. What is the file name? Sample. Then it's going to display sample. Observe clearly. File name is up to this within quotation. Next followed by $0. $0 indicates sample. Next, similarly observe the second line. Echo space first argument value is followed by $1. Means $1 means it's going to display 10. Okay. So first argument value is 10. First argument value is 10. So this is $0. This is $1. Next, echo space second argument value is. So the second argument value is What is the second argument value? 20. Okay. Next. Echo space. Number of arguments are. Dollar hash indicates it's going to count the number of arguments submitted to the shell script. Here I submitted only 2 arguments. Those are 10 and 20. Okay, it's going to count these arguments and display the value as 2. Okay, 10 and 20, only 2 arguments. That's that. So it is going to display number of arguments are 2. Okay, count means that is specified dollar hash. Similarly, in order to view the submitted argument values, we have to specify dollar star. Okay. Echo space. The arguments are means it's going to display the message. The arguments are followed by dollar star. Dollar star means it's going to display the arguments 10 and 20. Okay. Submitted arguments. Okay. This is about how to submit the arguments to the shell script. Okay. What is that here? Observe here. Arguments submitted with a shell script. Arguments submitted with a shell script are known as positional parameters. Okay. These are arguments. Okay. My script or sh space sample.sh followed by argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. Okay, 10, 20, 30 like that. Okay, in the command line only we are specifying the shell script name and similarly arguments. Okay, the positions of these are known as positional parameters. The first argument $1, second argument $2. The positions of these arguments are specified here. Okay, here argument 1 position is $1, argument 2 position is $2. Like that, its range starts from 1, ends with $9. Okay, $1 to $9 only the positional parameters. Whereas $0 indicates either the command name or the file name. Okay. So this is the syntax. Arguments submitted to the shell script are known as positional parameters, and its range is from $1 to $9 only. Okay. $1 indicates the first positional parameter value. $2 indicates the second positional parameter value. $0 specifies the file name. Okay. $hash is used to count the number of arguments submitted to the shell script. $star displays the submitted arguments. Submitted arguments. Okay. Okay. Next, one more program. Okay. Program to print the sum of 2 numbers. Program to print the sum of 2 numbers. Okay. So vi space add.sh. I created one file that is add.sh. Simply it's going to display one window. Okay. Also I have to take 2 values. Okay. In order to add 2 numbers means first I have to take 2 values. Okay. Echo space file name is $0 prints what? File name. Okay. Next echo space first argument value is $1. Next echo space second argument value is $2. Okay. Next echo space number of arguments are $hash. Next echo space the arguments are $star. Okay. After this everything okay. In order to perform addition of first and second argument, we have to use expr command. Okay. So here I used one variable c is equals to expr space first argument value is stored in $1 space plus space second argument value is stored in $2. Okay. So c is equals to expr space $1 space plus space $2. Okay. So the addition of these 2 positional parameters are stored in a variable c. Okay. Like this we can perform subtraction, multiplication, division, everything just by using these command line arguments. Okay. By using runtime also we can send the values. In order to send the command line arguments to a shell script, the procedure is first we have to understand what do you mean by positional parameter, what do you mean by command line, what are command line arguments, everything first we have to understand. Okay. Like this also we can submit the values to the positional parameters. Okay. Next, echo space sum of $1 and $2. Okay. Sum of $1 and $2 is equals to $C. Okay, so sum of these two values is stored in a variable C. In order to get the value, we have to use a $C. Okay, then it's going to, first we have to compile this one. sh space add dot sh. Add dot sh is the file name. Okay, here what is the program? Program to print the sum of two numbers. Okay, by using the command line arguments. Okay, so add dot sh space 10 space 20. We have to remember first there is a program with the command line arguments or without command line arguments. Without command line arguments means simply echo space enter A and B values, read space A space B. Like that we can write a program. Okay, to print the sum of two numbers we can just read by using the read statement. Read space A space B. Okay, whereas in command line argument first value is, in order to get the value of first positional parameter we have to specify by using $1, whereas for second one $2. Like that we have to specify $1, $2, $3 like that. Okay, so it is going to compile and execute the program. sh space add dot sh space 10 space 20. So this 10 is stored in $1, 20 is stored in $2. Okay, now I am getting the output. Observe clearly. What's the first line? Echo space file name is $0. Okay, file name is. So file name is, what is $0? $0 means file name. File name is add. It is going to display add. Okay, observe the first line. Echo space first argument value is. Okay, this is the message. First argument value is followed by $1. $1 value is equals to 10. It is going to print first argument value is space first argument value is 10. Like this it is going to display. Next, observe the third line. Echo space second argument value is followed by $2. Okay, second argument value is 20. Okay, in order to get the values, we have to specify by using $1, $2, $3 to so on, $9 only. Its range is from $1 to $9. Next, observe here, $hash. $hash indicates what? It is used to count the number of arguments submitted to the shell script. Here I specified only 2 arguments. Here I submitted only 2 arguments. Means it is going to count these and displays 2. The arguments are 2. Okay, next. Echo space. The arguments are. It is going to display the submitted arguments. It is going to display the submitted arguments. Here I submitted 10 to 20. Means it is going to display the arguments are 10, 20. Okay, next. Observe. Here I performed what? Addition of 2 positional parameters, $1 and $2. So C is equals to expr space $1 space plus space $2. So the addition of these two numbers is stored in a variable C. In order to get this one, we have to specify by using the dollar symbol. Okay, so echo space sum of $1 and $2 is equals to $C, because C contains the sum of these two positional parameters. Okay, so observe sum of $1 and $2. Okay, it is going to display sum of $1 value is 10, $2 value is 20, is equal to $C. C contains what? Sum of these two positional parameters. 10 plus 20 is equals to 30. Like this we have to submit the positional parameter values. Okay, so the arguments submitted to the cell script are known as positional parameters. Okay, while compiling only we have to submit these arguments, otherwise it will not display the output. Okay, while compiling only we have to specify 10 and 20. We can specify any values. sh space filename dot sh space arguments. So we can specify 9 arguments. Okay, minimum 1, maximum 9 arguments. Okay, this is about the positional parameters. Okay, so the arguments submitted with a shell script are known as positional parameters. The first argument is passed as parameter 1, second argument as parameter 2. Like this, up to we can submit 9 positional parameters. Okay, its range is from $1 to $9, whereas $0 indicates either the file name or command name. Its syntax is shell script sh space file name dot sh or my script, whatever it may be, followed by argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. We have to specify these arguments just by using spaces, not comma operator. Okay. $hash indicates count of arguments. $star indicates it is going to display the submitted arguments. Okay, this is about positional parameters. Okay, thank you.